understand. Because whenever you ask a question, same thing I am also doing it. No, there won't be additional feature. Nothing is like that for the product. Whatever the configuration you see here in the developer console, whatever the configuration you see here, developer console, the same configuration will be there in the real time also. There is no differences. Only the thing is that limitations are less in the developer edition, limitations are more. So we will talk about the limitations whenever that point comes, that time we will discuss it. Now, next topic is many-to-many relationship. So how to understand many-to-many relationship? Now, for example, I have a one object, okay? So assume that this is the position object, job position. Job position is the object. And here I have a candidates. I have a candidates or students or whoever is looking for the job. Now here job positions I have, assume that Salesforce admin and Salesforce development, Salesforce development, and let's assume that lightning, LWC or lightning aura. Now these are the positions which are available. Now the candidate can apply to the one position or a multiple position. Possible that this candidate is good in Salesforce admin and development. In that scenario, they will go for a job position admin and the development, right? So both the position they will apply. Similarly, the job position, whatever the jobs are there. So can company recruit only one candidate? No, right? They recruit multiple candidates. So that means for one job position, multiple candidates are required. So that means here, for one job, multiple candidates are required. Similarly, one candidate can apply multiple position. So what is the relation that have multiple job position can be linked to the multiple candidates? So whenever we have a multiple to multiple is nothing but many to many relationship. Whenever we have a multiple to multiple, we have a multiple relationship. Is that clear? Sangeeta?
Ma'am, where is the junction object here, ma'am?
Your voice is very low.
Where is the junction object here?
Right. So usually many to many directly we cannot link. Many to many directly we cannot link it. So in between that, I need to create another object here. In between that, I need to create another object where, because in Salesforce, I cannot link this to the multiple candidates and candidates to the multiple job position, which is not available. In that case, what I'll create another object in between it. It says that job candidates or candidate jobs. I'll create another object which is called as candidate objects. Now here in this case, I'll see that one job can be linked to the multiple candidates, and one candidate can be linked to the multiple jobs. Similarly, yesterday, whatever we have done it, price book entry and price book, right? So similar concept. Whenever you see that many to many relationship, or whenever you see the design overview, which has a multiple objects or multiple records are linked with the another object of multiple records. So in that case, usually we go for a junction object, which is called as a many to many relationship. Clear? So let's move on. So where are we right now? So we have created a products here, right? So products we have created. Now, once it is added the products, assume that it's almost in the negotiation review. Almost we are in the negotiation review with the customers. Now the customer is going to ask us, provide me the quotation. Provide me the quotation. That means give me the quotation, how the prices looks like. Now we are going for a Samsung and integration product. Just give me the quotation. What is the total amount? What is the additional GST? Whatever is there, just give me the quotation on it. Now, whenever they ask a question, quotation, I cannot give you the snipping of this. I cannot give you this, right? Because this is kind of a records. Data sits into the Salesforce. I cannot give them as a screenshot of this. Instead of giving a screenshot of this, what I'll do is we will generate a quotation. We will generate a quotation because we cannot give you the opportunity screenshot like this, taking a screenshot of opportunity product like this, we cannot give it, which is not an ideal professional way, right? In order to do that, we need to go for a quotation. There is an object called quotation. Now here, if you observe here, related list, we have a product, notes and attachments, contact roles, partner, staging history is there, no other objects. Now, where can I see the quotation? Now, if I go to the here, if I search in the app launcher, view all, app launcher, let's say here, quotation. Am I able to see the quotation? Am I able to see the quotation? I cannot view the quotation here, right? We cannot see the quotation. Now, in order to enable the quotation, now how can we do that? So by default, Salesforce disable the quotation. By default, Salesforce disable the quotation. Now, how can we enable the quotation right now? Now, let's go ahead and see that steps. So for enabling the quotation, the price of your company product and services, what we have to do is set up feature setting. Go to the setup and then go to the feature settings. In the feature settings, click on a sales and there is an option called as a codes. To enable the codes, go to the setting, search for a feature settings. Inside that you have a sales, or inside sales, you have another option called codes. There you have a code setting. Inside the codes, you have a code setting, or else you can directly search the code setting. You can directly search the code setting. In the setup, directly search the code setting, or else you can just search the feature settings. Inside the feature setting, you will see the sales. Inside the sales, you will see the codes, and inside the codes, you will see the code settings. Inside the code, you will see the code setting. As soon as we click on a code setting, you will see this screen. You will see this screen. And here, click on a option called, it says that enable or disable codes for your organization. These features allow a user to create a code and generate a PDF of the code. That means I can create a quotation and I can generate a PDF to the customer. I can generate a PDF to the customer. Now, once it is click on enable, once you click on enable, you will see the quotation object in the related list. That means you will see a quotation here, bottom of this stage history, you will see something called as a quote, something called as a quote. So whenever you enable this, whenever you click on enable here, it shows this screen. That means while enabling the quote, if you want to include that quote related list, quote object in the related list of the opportunity sales layout, opportunity support layout, opportunity layout, if you check all of this, then only you can see here, then only you can see in the related list, the opportunity layout in the related list, you can see it. If you do not check this, you will not be able to see on the opportunity layout. For example, opportunity layout is a standard one. Opportunity layout is a standard one. In case if you have a custom page layouts, so there are two types of, one is a standard page layout, Second one is a custom page layout, Standard page layout is nothing but which is provided by the Salesforce. Custom page layout is something created by the developers. Now we have a standard page layout, custom page layout. So standard page layout is the one which are provided by the Salesforce. Opportunity layout, opportunity support layout, opportunity sales layout, opportunity marketing layout. These are the standard page layout. So check all of this so that your quote, the quotation will be enabled and it will be added to the related list, and it will be added to the related list of the opportunity. And the next one, we have a checkbox called append to users personal related list customization. In case if you have a custom page layout and if you want to include in those layout also, then you can include it. And quotation is always linked to the opportunity. It doesn't link to any other. So on the opportunity, you'll create a price book product, then you have to create a quote. So that's the reason we have, whenever we enable the quotation, it asks the page layout only related to the opportunity. Now let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to the settings. Click on a setup. And in the setting, search for a quote setting. When you search for here quote settings, it is available within the feature settings, sales, quotes, quote settings. Now here it says that enable or disable the quotes for your organization. This feature allow user to create a quote and generate the PDF of the quote. Now click on enable. As soon as you click on enable, wait for a second, do not be hurried because it takes some time. Okay, so now it displays this screen. Now here just click on the include into the opportunity layout, click on a save. Once you're done with the configuration, just refresh the opportunity. When you refresh the opportunity, go to the detail section and here and go to the related list. Here we have scroll down related list and you will see here one more object is called code. Where it is available, it is below the stage history. Below the stage history, it is available the code. Now assume that once you are got a clarity, these are the products that they are going to take it, everything is ready. Now the next step is we need to generate a code. In order to generate a code, enable the quotation and then go for here, option called new code. Option called new code. So click on this new code. Let's assume that, and this is the, assume that the person name or a, I'll just say that code for the Dell, code for Dell. And expiration date is, let's give it as a 1 week. Now we have a status draft, description tags, there is nothing mandatory information here. So whenever you are creating the code, you will see that the opportunity name, account name is automatically taken. Opportunity name, the account name is automatically taken. And if you scroll down, contact name. And in case if you have a contact email or a phone number, fax is there, then it will take automatically. Also, address information is also automatically captured. Address information automatically captured from the contact, right? So these everything will be captured automatically. Now let me show you this. Now we have a contact. This is the contact. Now let me go to the contact. Now we have a contact here. Inside the contacts, let me fill the more information. Click on the details. Now phone number, some random phone number here, and then keep a mobile number, fax number, and then email ID. IT@gmail.com. And you have a address details, give any other address details, right? So similarly here also give any other address details. Click on save. Now I have updated few details into the contact. Now I'll go back to the opportunity and again I'll click on a codes. Click on new codes. As soon as I click on a new codes, it is not taking. Let me read. Let's go to the code. Click on it, new code. Click on it, new code. Now we are getting the details of the contact, phone, fax, all the details we are getting it. So address information we are getting on the billing address. Now let me, just a second, let me connect my Wi-Fi. Address information, it is taking from the account. And these are the contact details, opportunity details. That means whenever we create a code, it automatically captures the opportunity details, contact details, and account details. All the information, it is automatically captured by the Salesforce. So you need not to worry about entering more data here. I'll say here, this is a Dell quote, expiration 1 week, and click on a save. Now, as soon as the quote is created, if you see here the auto number, this is what are the first one. If you see, this is the auto number. Auto number means the starting of the record will be always it's a 001. If I create another quotation, it will be +1. That means 002. So it has a quotation has a auto number field. So auto number field is going to give you the what is the quotation, whether it is a first quotation, second quotation, what are the records level you are creating it. So right now we are creating the first record. So that's the reason it is automatically added it as a 0001. Now, if you click on this, just open this. Now you can see here, this is the quote and you have a quote number. Quote number is a auto number and expiration date, the one which we have mentioned. This is the quote name, opportunity details, account, and all these details are automatically captured by the system. Now, right now, if you want to generate a PDF, now we have created a quote. Here. Now, what I will do is I need to generate it. In order to generate a PDF, here we have an option called Create PDF. So click on this Create PDF. When you click on a Create PDF, it is going to give you the information, created date, expiration date, when the quote is created, when it is going to expire the quote, what is the quote number, who prepared this quote, and what is the email ID, and contact details, phone number, email, fax number, everything. And then we have something called what are the products. The products are integration and Samsung. And what is the price here? And this price is what is the list price, what is the sale price? What is the sales price? Usually it is the same, list price, sales price is same. And how many members, the quantity. So the quantity is whether it is a 2, 1, how many members are going to buy this product. Then we'll have a total price combination of multiplication of sales price and quantity, which is equal to 16,000. Now here subtotal is a 21,000. Discount we are saying it 0%. Total price is a 21,000. Grand total is 21,000. So this is the quotation that gets generated. Usually you see this kind of a quotations in the Amazon. In the Amazon, you will see it. So whenever the product is delivered to home, if you say that COD, that means cash on delivery. When you say cash on delivery, once it is delivered to the home, they will give some slip, right? It is similar slip. This is what is the slip. So it's kind of a similar one. Whatever you see the paper that is attached to the product, once it is delivered to the home. So that's the same slip. This is a quotation. Quotation for this product, we are delivering it. Right? So this is a create a PDF. Now, once you create a PDF, now if you say that save quote, or you can say send and save and email quote. So when that means I wanted to save this quotation to the system as well as I wanted to send an email. If I want to send an email of this quotation, click on the email, save and email quote. Because whenever you order, you will receive an email, right? As well as you will receive whenever it is delivered, you receive the hard copy, soft copy, hard copy, both of them, it will be, you will receive it. Both of them, you will receive it. Now here it is attached at the bottom. the Dell quotation, whatever the PDF is there, it is attached here. Now this is the to address, this is the BCC address. I'll say here the quotation, and let's say that hi, attaching the quotation to the email. Attaching the quotation to the email. Thank you. Swapna, Salesforce. Now, click on send. I can click on send. Now it says that file attachment convert to the link depending on their size and your setting. That means we have a certain limit to attach the files. So what is the files attachment we will see? Usually it is a 25 MB. Now where can you see the file? How much is there? Is anybody attended the free sessions of the 15 days? Where can we see the file size? What is the file size?
File size
15 MB and so 20 MB.
20 MB.
So
20
here,
MB.
so whenever you wanted to see whatever the file space, right? So file space, data space, whatever is there, you can see in the company information. Now, if you click on here, file space, go to the company information, you can see the file space. File space is limit is 20 MB. So how much we have used? 95 KB we have used it. 95 KB we have used it. We have the limit called 20 MB in the developer edition. Similarly, in the org also, unlimited edition also, it has a 25 MB. Right? So we will again discuss that part later. But right now, the attachment came into the discussion. So that's the reason I'm showing there. Now, this is saying that if it is a more than the expected size, what they will do is they will shrink the PDF. That doesn't mean that it is not going to correct or it will not be proper PDF. No, it will be proper one. Now you can say that fine, I'm okay to attach and send. And in case if you do not want to see this kind of a error message next time onwards, as soon as you click on a send, you do not want to see this kind of a error message. Simply what you can do is click on it, enable this. Do not show this message again. Do not show this message again. If you check this, what will happen? It will not show next time onwards. Now I'll say that attach and send. Now as soon as I say attach and send, there is a email sent to the, here it is the email sent. Email sent. Which email? If you open this, you will see that which email it is sent. Which email it is sent, you can see the information here.
File size means only for this quotation or total this
Not for the quotation, complete org. Company information is for the complete org. The organization, complete Salesforce. Whatever the developer edition you are using it for entire org, it is a 20 MB. Now let's go ahead and see whether I received the email or not. Now let's go to the.
if we want
Quotation. So this is the email ID. Now look save. Now here you can see that by attaching the quotation. When you click on this, you will see this all information here. The PDF is attached to it. The PDF is attached to it. Now let's assume that in the meantime, on the product side, customer said that instead of a 2 products, quotation says very high, quotation says very high. Can you make it as a integration only 1 member? That means I need to modify this quantity 2 to 1. Now what I'll do, I'll change the product. I'll change the product quantity. I'll keep it as a 1 member. Click on save. Now the amount is different, right? Now this quotation is not going to help me. This quotation is not going to help me. Now what I have to do, I have to create another quotation. I have to create another quotation. That means I'll be creating the del hyphen quotation 1. Now click on expiration. Let's say that this is the one and click on the save. Now I have created another quotation, and after creating the second one, it is right now the quote number is 002. Quote number is 002. Now again I'm generating the PDF. Now this time the price is different. This time price is different. Now I'll say that save to the quote. If you want to send an email, you can send the email. Now, whenever you generate a PDF, where you can see that PDF, so those PDFs are attached to here. If you go to the quotes related list, you will see that all the PDFs are attached here. Whether you are sending an email or whether you are saving it to the quote, all of them is saved inside the quote. In the quote, go to the related list. In the related list, at the bottom, you will see notes and attachment. On top of it, you will see quote PDF. Quote PDF. So it is whenever you generate a PDF, for example, I'm generating another PDF. I'm generating another PDF and click on it, save code. Save code. Now, immediately I'll see here 2 attachments are there. 2 attachments are there, 2 PDFs are there. Before it was only one. Now it is 2 PDFs. So how many times you generate a PDF, those many times it is going to be attached to the quote. So for example, now here you will see in the quote line items. Within the quote, you have another related list item is called quote line item. So quote has related list. Once the quote is generated, in the related list, you will see quote line item, and then you will see quote PDF, and then you will see notes and attachment. Notes and attachments. Quote PDF, notes and attachment is both are related to the PDF that we are generating Quote line item. Quote line item is basically it is a product information. So whenever we generate a quote, automatically Salesforce copy the product information from the opportunity to the quote line item. Salesforce is automatically convert it will take all the product information. Now, if you go to the here, opportunity, in the opportunity, whatever the products are there, these products are copied to the quote line item. You are not doing anything here. You are just simply creating the quote. As soon as the quote is created, quote line items are automatically taken from the opportunity products. It is automatically taken the opportunity product. Now, if you see here, product 1, integration, quotation 1, Samsung, quotation 2. Quotation, we have this is the second quotation, the second product, which is called as Samsung, and the quantity is 1. So similarly, it is automatically copied here. Now, for example, tomorrow again, they will come and say that, okay, no problem, we can go with the integration 2. Integration quantity 2 members. Tomorrow again, customer will come. That's okay, we can go for the 2 members. Can you bring the previous quotation? Or else they will say that, no, I wanted to go with the different, along with this product, I wanted to go with another product also. Or they will say that, no, for now, I just wanted to go for the integration. I do not want to go for the Samsung. right? Lot of negotiation happens. Now, I do not want to buy two products. For now, I'll buy only one product. Another product, maybe I'll plan later, right? So in that case, again, I'm going to modify the product in the opportunity. So that means again, I'm going to create a quotation, right? Instead of doing this multiple steps, what you can do is in the quotation, in the quote object, we have a something called here syncing. Something we have here syncing. That means whatever the updates you are doing on the opportunity, in the opportunity, whatever updates you are doing on the product should reflect on the quote, Similarly, whatever you are doing on the quote should reflect on the opportunity product. Now, how can I enable this? Now, I do not have a pencil icon here in the syncing. I do not have a pencil icon in the syncing. Status, expiration date, all other it has. But syncing, I cannot edit. In order to enable that, you have an option called here in the code, which is called as a start sync. In the code, you have an option called start sync. So as soon as you click on a start sync, it will ask that if you continue, you will replace all the opportunity products with the quote line items. That means whatever you are making the changes to the either in the quote or in the product, it will be reflected in the both the sides. I'll say yes, continue. As soon as I say yes, continue, immediately the syncing will be enabled. Immediately the syncing option will be enabled. Now what I'll do is, now we have a syncing enable on the code. Now what I'll do is on the opportunity, I'll just delete the Samsung. They will say that, okay, I do not want to go for a Samsung right now. I'll just go for the integration. Fine, I'll delete the product. As soon as I delete the product, the amount is reflected here. Now immediately, now it says that click on refresh. In the code, now what is happening here? Quote line item is updated. Immediately quote line item is updated. Immediately quote line item is updated. Now, if you change anything here, for example, they said that, okay, they said that later while discussing, they said that, okay, remove the Samsung, and we are about to generate a PDF. Because the code is automatically updated. Now I'm generating a PDF. As soon as I'm generating a PDF, and whenever I say send email, like send the email to that person, but immediately they said that, okay, can you make it as an integration 2 members? You can directly do in the code. How you can edit this quote line item, and here instead of a 1 member, 2 members. As soon as you edit here in the quote line item, immediately it will reflect on the opportunity. Opportunity. Right now it says that product is 1 on the opportunity. If I refresh, it shows the product quantity is 2 members. So both the sides it will be reflected. Now here you have an opportunity. Inside the opportunity, you have a product related list. So in this product, you are adding a product. So how you are adding? First, you are choosing the price book. Choose price book. Then after choosing the price book, you are adding the products. Once you added the products, Then we have a something, another object is called, another related list we have is quotation. We have a quote. Now we have a quote. Now, after creating the quote here, you will open up the quote. When you open up the quote, it goes to the, it open up the new record here. It will open up the new record. So as soon as you click on a quote, as soon as you click on a quote, it will open up this new tab or new page, it gets open. Whenever you open a quote, in that quote, you are seeing the two tabs here. One is a related list, another one is a detail section. Another one is detail section. So this is the details. And this is a related list. Related list. Now, detail section is about the detailed information it is going to give you. But as soon as you click on here, the related list, you are clicking on the related list. Assume that you are clicking on the related list. When you click on the related list, when you click on the related list, it is going to show you the three related object. One is a quote line item, and the second one is a quote PDF, and the third one is a notes and attachment. Notes and attachment. Now, this is a quote line item. Quote line item. And this is quotes PDF. And the third one is notes and attachment. Notes and attachment. Notes and attachment. Now, if you click, this is a related list. Now, as soon as you create a quote, immediately, whatever the opportunity has, these details are copied to the quote line item. If you added, for example, multiple products you added onto the opportunity. So as soon as you create a quote, the quote line items are copied from the opportunity products to the quote line item. Automatically copied from opportunity products to the quote line item. Now, whatever the products you are seeing in the opportunity, the same products you will see in the quote line item. You will see in the quote line item. Now, whenever you make any changes to the opportunity product, it should reflect here. Whenever you change any product details here, it should reflect here. That means both the sides, it has to be synced. Both the sides, it has to be synced. In case if you want both the sides, it has to be synced, then you need to enable the start syncing button. You need to enable the start syncing. Start syncing is available on the quote. Start syncing is available on the quote. So in the quote, whenever you click on a drop down, so there is an option called here, start sync. Start sync option is available. So you have a here option called start sync. So whenever you click on a start sync in the detail section, you have a one field is called sync. One field is called sync. Sync, which is a checkbox, Now here in the detail section, you have a checkbox. So whenever you click on this start sync, this sync will be enabled. Whenever this configuration is done, now whatever you make a changes to the product, right? It will reflect it here. Whatever you are making the changes to the quote line item, it will be reflected here. So both the side, it will be, the data will be keep on updating it. Now, whenever you click on a start sync option here, backend, Salesforce has written a logic. Salesforce has written a logic at the backend. So as soon as you click on a button here, start sync, Salesforce is what they are doing is they have written a logic. The logic is bring the data from quote and update the same data in opportunity. In opportunity. Same data in opportunity. Similarly, vice versa. That means bring the data from opportunity products and update same data to the quote line item. On quote, we have a quote line item. We have a quote line item. Right? So it's a vice versa. So basically, this side you have a opportunity, and within that you have a product. And here, this side you have a code. And then within the code related list, you have a code line item. Code line item. Now, what is the syncing is happening? Syncing is happening product to code as well as code to product. Both the sides it is happening the syncing. Both the sides syncing is happening whenever you say start syncing. So that means whenever you say start syncing, Salesforce has written the logic to sync in the both the directions. Sync in the both the directions. Now, any questions on this particular code line item? Any questions? Okay, so let's move on. Now, so quote, we have understood that the price of your company's product and service. Price of company's product and service. Any proposal or a offer. That means you got any proposal or offer. Quote is nothing but any proposal or could be an offer. That means any proposal is nothing but person has not paid the amount, but we have a proposal that he is going to buy. The quote is nothing but quote or a quotation is nothing but any proposal or a offer A quote is a specific combination of the products. A quote is a specific combination of the products. Quantities and pricing. A quote is a specific combination of product, quantities, and price. So whenever the quote is generated, quote will have a information about the products, information about the quantities, information about the pricing. Because whenever the quote is generated, I need to know the product, I need to know the how many quantities, how many members are buying the product, how many members are like what is the total price of it. So quote is combination of product, quantities, and pricing. It is the specific group of a products and their associated price. Specific group of a product and their associated price. Whatever you have quoted for the customer. Whatever you have quoted for the customer. Now, how can we create a new quote? Right now, we have create a quote for an opportunity. So you need to click on here, new quote. So once you click on a new quote, in quote, we have a quote section, quote information, total, prepared for. Quote information, total, prepared for, and address information. We have those four information. Then the mandatory information is the quote name. The mandatory information is a quote name. So whenever you click on a new quote, you will see these four sections. Quote information is about what is the quote details, like a quote name, expiration date, status, everything. Now total is what is the total about this particular price prepared for address information. Let me create a one more. Now, if you click on here, new code. Now you have a quote information, totals about your discount, tax, shipping and handling, prepared per the contact details, address information. So these are the 4 sections which are available. Now, quote is also has a cycle. Quote is also has a life cycle. So inside the quote, we have a field called stage. Stage followed during the quote process. So default quotation stage in the Salesforce is you have this draft, need review, in review, approved, rejected, presented, accepted, denied. Right? So that means here we have a total draft, need review, in review, approved, rejected, presented, and accepted. Then we have a denied. Total 8 are there. Total 8 are there. Now this is the standard Salesforce has provided. But this cycle might change. This cycle might change based on your business. If you are a small business, then you might have only 2 stages, which is a in review and accept or denied. In review or accept or just accept and deny. If it is a project is a very big, you might have a maybe 4 quote cycles, right? So this is different scenario to scenario. That means project to project, this cycle will change. Now, just to understand here, draft is nothing but just started to create a code. That means we just created a code. Need to review is someone needs to review this quotation. Someone needs to review this quotation. For example, if it is a quotation is a more than 1 crore, if the quotation is more than 1 crore, in that case, my manager has to review it. My manager has to review it. Now, next one is in review. That means somebody is reviewing the quotation. And then finally, my manager has approved the quotation. Now, it is a more than 1 crore, but it is fine. I'm approving it. And the next one is manager has rejected it. Rejected because cost is too high, or this person manager knows that this person cannot offer 1 crore, or there is some mistake in the quotation. So in that case, manager will be rejected. Now the next one is a presented. That means I'm presenting to the customer. I am presenting to the customer. Accepted, customer is accepted. Denied, customer is denied. So these are the different cycles which we have. Different cycles which we have. Now let's go ahead and see the quotation. Now in the code, we have here draft, needs to review, in review, approval, rejected, presented, accepted, denied. Accepted, denied. Now for example, here detail step is, you can say here status is draft. Now for example, somebody is reviewing it. Somebody needs to review it. In case if you want to say that, you can click on it, needs to review. Or let's say that it is approved. Now I have presented, I'm presenting to the customer. I'm presenting to the customer. That means it has to be presented. Now, whatever the status it might be in a draft status, it might be in a denied status, it might be in accepted status, whatever the status it is there, you can go ahead and create a PDF. There is no link between the stage and this generating the PDF. So you can generate a PDF on any stage. On any stage, you can generate a PDF. Now, in case if you want during the draft status or during the in review status, I should not allow the clients to generate a PDF. Then you need to customize it. You need to customize it. Only I need to generate a PDF when it is a presented status. Only that time I wanted to generate it. Only that time I wanted to generate. Only during the presented state that I wanted to generate a PDF. In that case, you need to customize it. In that case, you need to customize is nothing but you need to write a logic. You need to write a code. So that is all depending on how the customer wants it. Now, this quotation, price book, whatever we are discussing it, CPQ can have a same concept or it can be modified. Yeah, it can be modified. I cannot say that exact same steps are available. No, CPQ also has a code. CPQ also has a code cycle, but it might be same, it might be different. It's all based on the how the client wants. Now create a PDF. We have seen that. Open the code record and click on the arrow button and then click on a create a PDF button so that it gets generated the PDF. So that it gets generated the PDF. Now, once we click on it, this is the PDF that gets generated. And here you have an option that email is presented here, and you have an option save and email code, save to the code. So that's what we have seen right now. And whenever you click on that save and email, so we are going to generate an email. Now discount on code. Discount on code. How can we apply a discount on code? Now before that, I just wanted to give you the clarity. We can sync only one code. We can sync only one code. You cannot sync multiple codes. You cannot sync multiple codes. At a time, you can sync only one code. Now, once it is synced, the other one will be disabled. Now, here you have an option called quote line item. And also in the detail section, you have here discount. You have here discount which says that 0.00, but this is at the quote level. This is at the quote level. So whenever we are buying a product, whenever we are buying a one product or a multiple product, discount is always on the product price. Discount is always on the product price, right? So that means on the individual product, that means you need to go to the quote line item, click on edit here. Now here you have a discount option. Here you have a discount option. You cannot add a discount during the opportunity phase. No. During the opportunity phase, you cannot add it. For example, if you are adding another product here, let's assume that I'm adding another product. Let's assume I'm adding another product on the opportunity. Another product on the opportunity. Give me a second, it is taking time. Okay, so let's click on here arrow button. If you say add products, Add products. When you are adding a add products on the opportunity, it will just ask you that product details. It will just ask the product details. Which product do you wanted to select on the opportunity? Which product do you want to select on the opportunity? So you can choose that particular product. You can choose that particular product. So here I'll say that Samsung. So Samsung is the one. Click on it. Next. Samsung is the one. Click on it. Next. I'm adding the another product here. Samsung. So when I click on a Samsung, what is the details it is asking? It is asking the just a quantity. It is just asking the quantity and it is asking the date. It is asking the date. There is nothing called as a discount. So on the opportunity level, we do not have a discount while adding the product. Discount will be always on the quote line item. Within the quote, you have to go to the quote line item. In the quote line item, specific to the product, you can add a quote here. So you can add a discount. For example, I'm saying here 5% discount. No, this is a number, but you cannot add a like this number. You cannot add a very big number, right? So it has to be 5% discount, 10% discount, like that you need to add. So click on a discount 5% for the integration. Let's say I'm adding the 5% discount for the integration. Now let's click on it, save. Now it is added the 5% discount to the integration. Now I got the Samsung here because we have a sync is enabled. Sync is enabled. Now, for example, for Samsung also, I wanted to apply a discount. So in that case, I'll click on the edit option here for the Samsung. I'll click on the edit option for the Samsung.
Ma'am, there is a lag in your screen, ma'am. Also in your voice.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So because of the net issue, till this point, is everybody clear? Integration, adding the discount part.
Yes.
Okay. Now, next thing what I'm doing is I'm going to the quote line item. I'm going to quote line item, which is a Samsung. And here I'll click on the edit. Samsung, I clicked on the edit button. What is not understood for the offline? What is not clear? What is not clear for the offline? Discount is only available on the. So for example, discount. So always discount is on a product based on the product. For each product, I can place a discount. For each product, I can place a discount. So if you want to add a discount, the navigation steps. Steps to add a discount is go to quote. Of related opportunity. Go to the quote of the related opportunity. That means open the opportunity. Open specific opportunity. In that opportunity, go to the related list. Go to the related list. Okay, so we can continue tomorrow the discount one. We can continue tomorrow the discount and properties of quotes.
Thank you.
Okay. But so far what we have discussed, campaign, and then we have discussed the lead cycle. We have discussed the lead cycle. And then from the lead, we can go to the account, contact, and the opportunity. We can go to, from the lead, you can convert to the account, contact, opportunity. Right, this is the marketing one. Now sales is starting here, sales cycle. In the opportunity, we have starting the sales cycle. We are starting the sales cycle. Sales cycle. So in the opportunity, we have linked the products and the price book. That means price book is linked to the product is linked to the opportunity. Price book is linked to the product is linked to the opportunity. Now this is what we have seen, and then we have seen the from the opportunity how to generate a quotation. How to generate a quotation. How to generate a quotation. In the quotation, is my voice clear right now? Is my voice clear right now? Are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys able to hear me?
Now I can play.
Is it clear right now?
It's very
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. Now it's fine, ma'am.
Okay, so far we have the campaign and the lead. From the lead, we are converting the account and contact and opportunity. And then in the opportunity, we created the price book, and then we created the product. Price book is linked to the product, and finally the product is linked to the opportunity. In the opportunity, we are creating the code. In the opportunity, we are creating the code. Now, in the code, we have a discount concept. In the code, we have a discount concept. In the code, we have a discount concept. Now, discount is basically for each product. I might be buying the one product or a multiple products. I might be discount topic we will see tomorrow. Discount and then order and the contract we will see all this tomorrow. Trial heads, let me ping you the trial heads. These are the trial heads. These are the trial heads. Questions. What is quote? What is quote?
The price of a company product and service.
Product and services, price of your company product.
Quote is nothing but
The proposal or offer.
proposal or offer.
Proposal or offer or the price of your company's product or service.
Yes.
How to add a quotes?
Go to setup and you can search for code setting, or you can through sales, we can go to codes and code settings.
We need to enable the quotes first, then we need to add the opportunity quote mid quote.
Yeah.
Can I sync a quote if there is a deactive product associated to quote? Okay, this is we have not seen. Homework. So yesterday you guys created the till this point, right? Is everybody created the homework?
Yes.
Yes.
Yesterday's homework. Offline. Okay, so yesterday we have created a lead, Sachin Tendulkar, and we converted the opportunity. And now, continuation of that, create a codes for that particular opportunity. Create a 4 codes by changing the quantity and the products. That means first you create a 1 code, then change the product or change the quantity and create another code. Like that, you have to create a 4 codes. Like that, you have to create a 4 codes and generate a 4 PDFs. Generate 4 PDF, and whatever the last quote is there, click on the sync. Click on the sync. And discount we will see tomorrow. Similarly, for Cristiano Ronaldo opportunity, create a 4 codes by changing the quantity and product. On the opportunity, create a 4 codes. And last code, make it as a start syncing it and generate a PDFs for the each code. Generate a PDF for the each code. Now interview questions will be given. Now that's all for today. Let me